Dudes, what's up? HW here. This is a flippin' fun guitar to play. I'm going to tell you, it's a new guitar day, and new guitars days are always the best days. Actually, that's a lie. I opened this thing last night, and I tuned it up, and I came downstairs, and it was still in tune this morning when I came down to shoot some videos and drink some coffee. It's a wonderful, beautiful morning in Nashville on a new guitar day. And first off, I want to say a big thank you to the people at Fesley who sent me this guitar. Now, hang on a minute, dudes. You're probably going, sponsored post, HW. Do you really like that guitar? Are you telling me the truth? I'm 100% telling you the truth. Y'all know how I do things. I get emails from companies who want to send me some stuff. I say no to 4 out of 5 of them. I'd say no to, I've in the past said no to 100% of them. But I'll tell you what stuck out to me about this. When I saw Fesley sent me an email, they said, hey, would you like to check out this guitar? We have a new model guitar. We're trying to get people to look at it. And I thought to myself, because I spend time on YouTube like you do, oh, I've seen a bunch of these reviews on this $179, $150 Fesley that people were looking at. But I noticed the model they were offering me was different. It was the FST1000 to FCT. It's their Strat and Telly that look like this. And what immediately jumped out to me, so Fesley provided me the guitar, but you guys know how I do things. I don't take any money. The opinions in here are mine. They provided the guitar. And I always tell brands, I don't take any money for videos. I don't want to have a back and forth about what goes in the video and what doesn't. I'm just going to do it in my style, the way I do it. I'm going to tell people if I like it. And I only want to do things that's interesting to me and my audience, right? Thank you to the good people of Fesley. They also sent me a little headphone amp. Not interested in checking that out. I'm just not into headphone amps, so it's not a thing for me. But this is a thing for me. And so I immediately noticed that they were putting Grover tuners on this thing, Grover G2 tuners. They were putting Wilkinson pickups, push-pull on the Wilkinson pickups to split this into the traditional Strat or the humbucker, and a Wilkinson bridge. And when I see guitars in the $300 price point, which this is, and they're Strat style, I'm always a little bit afraid. Because if you have a cheap bridge and the tuners are slippy, it's a nightmare. I always would tell beginners, if you're going to get like a Chinese-made instrument or an entry-level guitar, go with a Telly style. Hard bridge, tuners up here, it's going to be a lot more stable out of the box. This thing I took out of the box. The bridge perfectly floating, 100% floating with 10s. All I did was tune it up. It has stayed in tune. It's got a roasted maple neck, rolled edges, frets, super smooth, as smooth as any of the new Ibanez's or Suhrs. I thought these were maybe those stainless steel frets, you know, or what are the ones that kind of last forever they use on the Suhrs and stuff. I thought there were those. I don't see that mentioned in the spec, but this is clearly dressed and crowned. Great fret work. Maybe I got an exceptional one, but you know what this neck feels like? It's like a C, and it's a 12-inch radius, so it's flatter than I normally go for. It feels just like those Ibanez's. Those Ibanez's that they released a while back that have like the kind of a flat board and the roasted neck. It feels just like that. They must have looked at those Ibanez guitars because it feels just like that. And I pulled this thing out of the box, and I immediately went... And I went, holy crap, this thing feels great, plays effortlessly. You want to, I'll tell you, quote me on this. You're going to see this in a bunch of guitar demos. Because my dudes, I want to tell you right now, you're going to see me playing this $300 Fesley in a bunch of guitar demos because they sent me this guitar and I could be telling you, oh, it's great for the money, it's great for the money. No, it's a great guitar and I'm going to play this thing a bunch. Test me on it. If you don't see this thing come up in videos, call me on it because this thing feels great, sounds great. Holy crap, $300? If you put a different name on this headstock, $899, $999, $1,000. They gave me the guitar. But that's just what I honestly think, man. It's actually really crazy what they're putting on this model. It just is so touch sensitive and really great. Now, the one other thing it's got that I think is really cool, it's got the push-pull. So when you come back here, you're on single coil, and it's for the bridge. So when you come back here, who uses a Strat that way? I don't know, not me. That's the humbucker. Now, where it gets important is you go to that number 2 position. Here it is with the humbucker. And now you split it. They are really making a big mistake by not making this pick guard look like the rest of the pickups. Because when I see like Perloid stuff like that, I think cheap. But this guitar is not cheap. This is a really great sounding instrument, and I really love it. You are going to see this thing appear on the channel because it is legitimately a guitar that I'm going to be taking down and playing for 2 reasons. I enjoy playing it. It feels like it costs a hell of a lot of money more than it does, and the pickups sound great and it stays in tune. And so I'm a little bit like, geez, I'm not going to be running out and buying, you know, some other models of stuff. This to me seems to like change what I think of guitars coming out of China, and it seems to me to change what I think is possible at this like $300 price point. And the $300 price point, I think it's like $330, but when I was on Amazon, I looked at the listing, there was a coupon for like $50, so it would actually be even cheaper. Came with a nice case. You can look that up. It's a case, you know what I mean? It looks good, but it came with a case and like a strap, and it's not the cheaper one. It's the FST 1000, and it's really killer. It appears to me that they've taken, you know, great bones. They've spent time making sure the neck and the fretwork is right. And after that, they just went all aftermarket. Grover, Wilkinson, this. It's like they took it and modded it for you. And to me, I'm going, this thing's awesome, man. Like, uber awesome. So thank you to the people at Fesley. Like I said, I'm going to say it again because I know people in the comments are going to be like, oh, dude, it's not an honest opinion. Tune into the channel. See if I don't play this on upcoming videos. It's freaking good, man. Fesley, good on you, dudes, because this is a really killer guitar. I haven't seen anything like that, like this, for that money. Anybody looking for a killer Strat.